Don't skip this video because God wants to tell you something. Watch till the end. God is saying to you today, believe you are worth every bit of happiness you are working for. Don't hesitate. Don't be doubtful. Don't worry. Keep pushing forward. Stay focused. Keep working and claim your happiness because you know you are worthy. Don't let anyone make you doubt your destiny. Trust in your thriving. You will win. Like this video if you believe in God. Today is a magical day of allowing the universe to pour into you. 11:11 is divine guidance from the universe ushering in a new life, a new way. This is where your senses are awakened and the synchronicities are amplified. You've aligned yourself with the divine and you'll be called to step up and step forward to turn your dreams into reality. Make a wish and be ready for the course set for you. There is magic in the journey. Type 1111 if you trust God. Making peace with where you are while working on where you want to go is important to thriving. Solutions to your challenges are found through a positive and hopeful attitude. Focus on your growth. See that where you are right now was once a prayer. Create more magic by grounding yourself in gratitude. You receive what you want by appreciating what you have. Try not to compare yourself to people around you. Life isn't a race. It's about making the right decisions at the right time. Do things at your own pace. Take less notice of what everyone else is doing. Don't be jealous of situations that you know little about. Don't be jealous when people around you reach milestones. Be happy for them, be patient, and know that your time is coming. Everything happens at the exact moment it's supposed to. I am exactly who I need to be in this moment. I am evolving every single day. I am a miracle. I am a divine being of love. My power shines through me as I continue to live by my truth. I am whole. I am intuitively guided. I am free. I am wise and infinite. Every lesson is transmuted in blessings. Share this video if you want blessings from God. If you ever want evidence of all the openness, honesty, and vulnerability you're beginning to reveal within yourself, just take a look at the interactions you're cultivating with the things and people outside of you. When you didn't love yourself, you attracted toxic people and experiences. Now, you attract new and fulfilling moments even with strangers through quick encounters. These things are happening not because the world has changed, but because you have. You're keeping the gates to your life open. That's why more abundance is making its way in. You're silencing your old limiting beliefs and inviting miracles and opportunities into your space. There's a reason why your entire life began to change the moment you yourself decided to change from within. That is no coincidence. It's validation of your power. It's proof that alignment breeds elevation. You are always there for others. Today, be there for yourself by focusing on your well-being. Taking an occasional emotional, spiritual, and mental moment to center yourself is not selfish, but self-first. Supporting your thriving better equips you to show up for others. When you are at your best, you create your best. When you feel good, you are fueled to do good. Your dreams are important. Your happiness is important. You are important. Donate a super thanks to support our channel. Your upbringing forced you to hold back a lot of who you are. The benefit that came from that is it created a backlog of all this aligned energy waiting to burst through, which is what's happening now. It's the reason some moments feel overwhelming in good ways. You find yourself emotional over seemingly small things. Your drive for success, your goals and dreams are bigger than ever. You've accumulated all the energy needed to build an empire. Let that beast inside of you loose. and go experience the vastness that life has in store for you. Know the difference between your wants and your needs. You may want many things, but you may need a specific path to attain them. Understanding your role in creation is essential to your thriving. You decide what you want to welcome. The universe provides what you need to get there. Learn to trust yourself and the process that produces your plenty. These next few goals will demand the highest version of yourself. So while working on your craft, get that energy aligned. Put on some music you normally enjoy. Light some incense. Walk barefoot. Chant. Spark your senses. Allow them to then play with your energy until you feel lighter and, at the very least, a bit more elevated than you did before you started. Then take on those next steps. Work on your art. Finish that project. Have that conversation. Everything you do will benefit from an elevated you. Type 555 if you believe in God. You're beginning to feel how different life can be when you're manifesting experiences from a place of purity, as opposed to having to respond to situations created by your past emotional anchors. Life doesn't have to be so difficult, and for you, on this path, it won't be. That doesn't mean it'll always be raining flowers and rainbows, but it does mean that you'll exceed your expectations. You'll attain more consistent peace of mind. You'll be arguing less and detached more. You'll be living in such a way that even though life didn't come with a handbook, you're creating your own blueprint. The world is going through very powerful shifts right now. The deep inner work you have done built a sturdy foundation that allows you to weather any storm. Your divine connection to Source is growing stronger by the day. There are spiritual forces that are all around you ready to be called in. Ask and ye shall receive. Develop a deep connection to these spiritual forces and life will blossom into miracles. Greatness is in your DNA. This is your winning season. Where you used to fail, you now prosper. Where you used to shy away, you now show up empowered. The universe is both protecting and cradling you with every decision you make and every step you take. You are abundantly blessed and highly favored. Make today another opportunity to step toward your dream life. It is all here for you. Type 888 to claim it. This is just the beginning. You have so much more to do and discover. Even if it feels like you should be further along by now, be patient with yourself. Good things take time. There is no need to rush this beautiful journey you are on. Take each day as it comes and make the most of it. Rest easy knowing that things are falling into place and everything is coming together just like how you hoped they would in your mind. Don't waste any of your precious breaths comparing your progress to anyone else. Inspiration goes so much further than comparison, and you're far too special and unique to measure your success by external factors. Good things take time, and my dear, you're destined for the extraordinary. Fall in love with the mystery of life. It is a miracle to have life in the first place. When you express gratitude for what you have, you shift the cosmic environment in which you live. There are many frequencies invisible to the naked eye that have profound effects. Set concrete intentions and consciously pray for what you need help with. You will be amazed by the miracles your angels and all divine beings orchestrate. You are never alone. Share this video if you believe in God. This November, I am thankful for what I have in my life. I am appreciative of the abundant blessings, opportunities, mindset, and opening doors. Life will keep blessing me, supporting me, and helping me cross the finish line. I trust where I am, and I trust that where I am going will be worth it. I am grateful for the amazing life that is unfolding for me. Everything is always working out for me. Life is beginning to get pretty exciting. While there's a part of you that has some doubt, maybe even some fears, the overall aspect of your being trusts that things are unfolding in this manner for a reason. You ask to live a blissful life. It's been a process, to say the least, but that kind of transition doesn't take place unless you're ready for big changes for the better. Even if some parts require a little more effort. We won't tell you where your life is headed, but we can promise that if you remain on this path of alignment, it's going to be beautifully fulfilling. Type Jesus is Lord if you trust in Jesus. Be thankful you are blocked from what you think you wanted, and believe you are being blessed with what you never knew you needed. Life is always working through you, ahead of you, and with you. You are continuously supported and given what you need to thrive. Stay grateful through it all. Live like you are always blessed. Type I want to claim it. You don't always need to be getting stuff done and keeping yourself busy. Remember, it is okay to kick back, relax, and enjoy your rewards occasionally. Set aside time to acknowledge your endeavors. You have been putting in the work. Enjoy the harvest. Reflect on your incredible journey. The more you appreciate your progress, the more you keep progressing. The more you celebrate, the more you get to celebrate. There is immense power in what you say to yourself. Today, be mindful and use your words to reinforce your confidence and lay a solid foundation for success, thriving, and well-being. Believe and trust in your abilities by celebrating and acknowledging your progress. You are amazing and have accomplished so much. Keep going. Type yes to affirm. If you really believe in your strength, if you really believe in a greater force, if you really believe in yourself, your growth, your shifts, and your spirit, then you will move forward without fear, without doubt, without regret. And even if you cannot leave these things behind, you will move forward regardless with them until they should fall off on their own. You're deserving. You're capable. You're doing this for you. And there's nothing more important you will ever tackle than that. There are so many parts of your life that have significantly improved, and you were able to do all of that while under duress stemming from years of conditioning. If you were able to accomplish so much while partially restrained, what do you think is within your scope when enlightened, when at peace, when empowered? Things were arduous because of the person you were at the time. But times have changed, and most importantly, so have you. The life you're creating from this new perspective will be mind-blowing. Type 222 to claim it. You're detaching from the character you once created to keep yourself safe. Honor that old self, though. Thank that old self. You're not just discarding who you once were, because who you once were was someone you once needed. What's required now is a higher version of you, but that doesn't make the other version any less than this one. It got you here. Honor the sides of yourself you're so accustomed to shaming. Continue to peel back, but do so while honoring all that has made you you. Type I love God to show your love to God. Let the universe be your guide. Be aware of the synchronicities that occur. Nothing is by chance. When it is love, there will be no pain. There will be no contempt. There will only be deep mutual understanding and unconditional acceptance. When it's the right path, doors will open naturally. You deserve good things to come without first having to experience suffering. You don't need a plan. You need a mindset. From a good mindset comes the innovative plans, the fresh ideas, the divine direction. Most people are looking for answers as to how to go about achieving their goals. We're reaching for peace and happiness because it is from that space that you will create one masterpiece after the next. Thinking allows you to utilize things that have already been done. Elevated energy allows you to create the unknown. Your mind is unique and becomes unwired when tapped in naturally. Relax. Have fun. Let it flow. Type Jesus, I love you. Live as if you already have the win and profess success over your life. What you dream about and work so hard for. Trust that it is yours and will manifest in its magnificence. Believe you are due every moment of greatness that is unfolding. Have faith that you've already triumphed by preparing for the victory walk. Start planning the celebration. You deserve abundant blessings. Your past does not define you, it strengthens you. Your unique experiences have given you the tools to create the life you want today. Every experience has prepared you for this moment and this test. Draw on those skills and move forward with confidence. Your impossible will become your possible. Your path reveals your purpose. Next time you have a bad day, pause and remember all the good things you have in this moment. With you, remember all the people you have to support you and all the hope you have ahead. Let all of the good things carry you through the times that are a little darker than others. Life isn't sunshine all the time, but remember that you have so much light within you and around you, and it's there for you whenever you need it. You have this tendency to focus on your growth only over a short period of time. You get frustrated by the speed at which things happen for you. But when you compare how far you've come to who you were several years ago, the level of healing, maturity, and success you've accomplished is remarkable. Your life is in many ways beyond recognition. There are signs of your progress all around you. While there's still a lot of space and opportunity for improvement, give yourself credit for all that has become of you. Type 555 to claim it. Sometimes when you force results to happen too soon, you face obstacles and challenges. Resistance is just a message that you still have more momentum to maintain. Learn to go with the flow regardless of the pace of results. Focus on what else needs to be prepared to receive your blessings. Nothing can stop what is meant for you, not even time. You drop the desperation, you drop the knee. The way you're pursuing your goals now is different than any other point in your life. In the past, you needed to establish a foundation. This is a new day, a new chapter, a new way. You're moving from a space of inner alignment. You're making a lot of sacrifices. While others are out doing the customary fun things, you're putting in the work to build yourself up, which can only mean that you truly believe it'll pay off. And the gratifying fact is that it is. You're putting in a different type of effort to ensure that it sticks. Enough with the roller coaster ride, the back and forth, the ups and downs. Your growth is permanent and infinite. You're never missing out when you're busy upgrading yourself. It's a mess, but it's a beautiful one. That's the thing about healing. The end result is beautiful, but the process is anything but. Healing is messy. It is confronting, confusing, conflicting, yet completely transformative. There is no timeline. You will heal precisely when you are ready to. Don't give up just as it gets messy, because that is when the real work is done. Be patient and gentle with yourself in the process. Tell yourself that it does get better, day by day, even if you can't see it or feel it right now. Sometimes you need to reopen an old wound to make peace with it, to accept that it is part of who you are, and to trust that it does not define where you are heading. Type 999 to claim it. Don't let the current pace of your progress discourage you. Keep going and stay persistent. Know that the only way forward is to keep pursuing your happiness. Believe there is only one direction you can flow, forward and upward. Remember that the only way you can go after being down is up. Rest and regroup if needed, then regain momentum. You will always rise because it's destined. This is a little reminder that the light you bring to the world is needed so much, more in times of darkness. Please keep sharing your generous heart without fear. There are so many people out there who rely on the magic you create and the kindness you spread. You could be the reason someone smiles today, the reason someone pauses and takes a deep breath. You never know who needs to be touched by a heart like yours, so please keep spreading your light. Type 222 to claim it. When you're grateful, you're on the frequency of receiving. One of the greatest tricks to speed up manifestation is to be grateful. That's how you magnify your power. Everything is energy. Everything is vibration. When you embody this feeling of gratitude, suddenly everything becomes possible. Gratitude is a magical frequency. Type 1212 if you believe in Jesus Lord. For far too long, you kept yourself from exploring and developing your understanding of your higher self. You kept yourself from your gifts. You're now tearing through those conditionings, learning about yourself on an entirely new level. Healthy boundaries are being established. Unhealthy ones are being destroyed. You're putting yourself in a space that is primed for your success, happiness, and abundance. Let's get. Type 1616 if you have faith in Lord. Believe that your experiences are always working for you and ahead of you to prepare you for more. Trust that the possibilities may not reveal themselves initially, but they are always there. Know that paths are already being cleared and obstacles removed. Remember that what is for you will always find its way to you. Your destiny of well-being can never be denied. You carried your dreams for so long, so many years, to the point where you began to put them aside, shrugging them off as too difficult or seemingly impossible. But the tide has turned, hasn't it? There are new doors opening, new opportunities. Things are lining up, and it's almost as if you're putting in less work than ever before because of your alignment. Sure, you're emotionally tired at times, but it's because you're turning over a new chapter and directing life from a new level. Your new life is unfolding. You have a big heart for a reason, my darling. You stand out from the rest of them because you can endure far more than what you think you can. You are so strong and so brave, even when your heart has been ripped apart and is beyond recognition. Even when you have been left alone by the ones you needed most, you still got out of bed to face another day. You are the bravest of them all, a survivor who makes sure she's a thriver. Type 1717 to receive it. Everyone has moments of uncertainty in their ability to keep going. Feelings are fluid. So don't fight, force, or harbor guilt for having them. Sometimes all you can do is go with the flow until you are better. Accept your emotions and be kind to yourself as you ride the doubt out. When you are compassionate with yourself, you create better for yourself. Trust that you will regain your momentum and confidence very soon. When things aren't as expected, that's not a reason to give up hope. Remember, nothing remains the same forever. Some days will be rewarding, and some will need your endurance. Don't stay stuck on the trying days. See them as learning days. On most days, flow with faith. Trust that every day is a blessing and things will work out for you. The universe is already communicating what you should do to get where you need to go. Slow down. Show up and tune in for your guidance. In the middle of your difficulties, You must seek your opportunities. Pay attention. The answers are always around you. Get still and listen. Prayers are where you ask, and silence is where you receive the response. Type 2020 if you are ready. This week, I am choosing to have a positive outlook on my life. I am believing in myself before I back down. I am listening for guidance before I express my doubt. I am confidently stepping forward before I stand still in fear. I am trying before I quit on myself. I am doing all I can before I question my abilities. I am proud of my transformation and my efforts to pursue what I deserve. In loving myself, I understand how to love and be loved. In being compassionate with myself, I learn how to recognize kindness from others. In being focused on what makes me thrive, I can create the abundance I desire. Type 222 if you believe in God. A positive mindset can change your perspective and keep you going. With hopefulness, you can maintain your momentum forward. Trust that trying times always transform into triumphant times. They both have a purpose in your journey and created the resilient and resourceful person you are today. Expect good, and you will receive good. Optimism opens doors. Blessings have been falling into alignment when you least expect them and at the time they are needed most. This is because you are walking in alignment with the path you are destined to be on. You chose to pursue your deepest desires that make the world a better place. When you serve humanity at a greater level, the greater the blessings will flow into your life. Source: the universe will always support you when your part is attuned. Type 333 if you believe in God. A part of you got exhausted from all the trauma, hurt, and healing you had to endure that you just want peace and quiet. But you also deserve to feel and experience the vastness of all that life is. We're creating a steady balance between tranquility and expansion. You deserve the fullness of life without the heaviness of your past. It's not just about existing, but living out your purpose in a healthy and intentional way. Sometimes we think that life isn't in our favor because what we really wanted hasn't worked out. But that's when we need to have the utmost faith that everything happening at that particular moment is not only in our favor, but it's what's meant for us. And it might not make sense to us right then or even weeks and months down the line. But one day we will look back at this time and be grateful that what we wanted didn't happen. Because everything worked out for the best. It always does. Type 999 to claim it. This next season promises to be all about fulfillment, allowing you to put anxiety to rest and amplify the feeling of light and ease. This is going to have a ripple effect on every corner of your life. You'll be more at peace, your relationships will enhance, your finances will elevate, and you'll begin to experience more perspective, shifting thoughts. Allow as much as you can at this time. Try not to resist. Invite what unfolds. Even if it feels uncomfortable at first, have faith that this is a season of attainment. Everyone has a specific journey. Some may be more challenging than others. Redirect your attention away from what's going wrong. Instead, mindfully focus on what's going right. Today, set an intention to create more of what is important to your happiness. Believe you have what you need to transform your trials into triumphs. You are a powerful creator of solutions. Concentrate on what you want to create. I am making progress with my well-being daily. I am proud of everything I am doing to build a better life. I'm making how I want to feel my primary focus. I know that things don't always go according to my plan, but I have faith in the divine plan for my life. Things are always working out for me. Share this video to your friends